Hello and welcome to the only YouTube show whose host professes I'm not an actor, but I do play one on YouTube. This is Michael Eats Things and Talks About It. Greetings and salivations, everybody. It's candy time again, but not just that, sour candy. Yeah, when you don't want your candy to taste like candy but a lemon, this is for you. Let's do it. Okay, all right. What are we going to do first? I got 4 of them. 2 sprays, a squeeze, and a chew. Well, I got 2 of these. Let's do this one. And of course, I leave everything still sealed so that you know that they're all brand new. I've not tried any of this stuff. And of course, you have to watch for the... Okay, considering this like an unboxing, it's an unpackaging. And so for people who like unpackaging, here you go. This is for you. However, I've never done an unboxing because nobody has sent me a box. Although somebody did try to box me once, and I fell unconscious. Let's hope that never happens again. All right. And who doesn't love plastic? Well, animals. Yeah, they're one. Okay, I'm assuming, I was correct. That gets removed. And now we have Super Sour Quick Blast Sour Candy Spray, sour cherry flavor. How many times can you get the word sour in your product?
Where do you even find this stuff?
Stores. I went to a store that had the biggest candy section I have ever seen in my life. I've spent a bunch of money and they didn't even notice any of their candy was missing. That's how much candy this place had. And that was probably the biggest candy sale they've had. But who cares about that? You're here to find out whether Quick Blast Sour Cherry Candy Spray is any good. And by the way, who doesn't, when you want candy on a run, don't eat something, have a spray. Just spray it and you've had your candy. or maybe you have to wait a while. I don't know.
There you go.
Well, it's mildly sour. You don't get very much of it. It is sour. It does taste like cherry. Not good cherry, cheap candy cherry, but wow, this doesn't spray very much at a time. You have to multiple spray this to get anything out of it. But you get exactly what it has, sour cherry. Is it super sour? When it comes to sour, I compare everything to Warheads because man, I will never forget that pickle. Wow. They said extreme sour, and that was exactly true. And this super sour is nowhere near Warheads. Or at least the pickle anyway. The Warheads pop candy. Put that back in. And the good thing is you can put it back in so you don't accidentally do it, and just spray candy everywhere. But I don't understand this. I'm confused about it though, because a candy spray, okay, it's unique, it's different, it's got a nice fire hydrant look to it, but I don't know the purpose of it. Are you just sitting there and going, boy, I need some candy really quick, but I don't want to chew anything because that requires some effort. So you just spray this? This isn't like Banaka Blast. It doesn't freshen your breath. It's just candy. I don't understand it. It's a novelty, to be sure, but I don't see the purpose of it. I don't know why you'd want quick candy on the run. But okay, it is what it is. They make it, so apparently there's a demand for it. So you be you, and if you like it, buy it. I just don't get it. So we're moving on. We don't have, this time around, we don't have any Warheads, but we do have Sour Patch Kids. This, however, is fun size. And I need to pose the question, why is fun size always small? I don't know. Okay, let's follow the arrows that say open here. Let's do that, yeah. Smell check for some reason, because it's candy. But this is Okay, well, it shows a little gummy person, but what you get is a something. I guess it's vaguely humanoid, but it doesn't look like the picture. But well, it's chewy. It says soft and chewy candy. All right, this is good. This is an adequate amount of sour. It's not overly sour like the Warheads, but it's not under-soured like kind of the Quick Blast was. That was kind of under-sour. It was sour, but it wasn't, it wasn't super sour. This is a good amount. So you can taste the sour, and then it kind of turns into candy once the sour kind of goes away. And it's delicious. I do like the Sour Patch Kids. They're not quite, well, you don't get a lot of them. I think you get about 4 or 5 pieces. So fun size, well, only if you're like 3 years old would that be fun, but probably don't give them to 3-year-olds. I don't know, choking hazard, probably be careful on that. But that was good. That was actually pretty good. All right, we're gonna go to this Toxic Waste Slime Liquor Squeeze Sour Candy. Slime liquor. That sounds like an insult from the 90s or 80s or 70s or today. I don't know. It sounds like an insult though. Okay, that is a lot of packaging. Did you need all of that plastic? Okay, I probably, oh, look, it has a seal. There is a seal here. There was a reason why I was opening that. Look at that. An actual seal. Okay, come on. Then we toss that in the garbage. Then we put this back on. And let's try some Toxic Waste Slime Liquor Squeeze Candy Sour. No, sour candy, whatever. You flow the words in whatever order you want to. I pick randomly. Actually, does this have anything to say that could be humorous? It does not. It has a nuclear explosion person who's licking the candy, so that's just weird. You know what? Do I need my glasses for this? I do not. Okay, well, excuse this. This is going to be kind of gross.
Yeah, open nice and wide, okay?
All right. This is sour apple. And is it good sour apple? Oh, there it is, green apple. And it is good. It is good sour green apple. This is actually pretty decent. If you like sour green apple, it doesn't actually taste like green apple. It's like an imitation, the imitation fake apple flavor. And it's sour enough that it is sour. Again, it's not overly sour for it being, something like toxic waste. And when you're squeezing it, there's a lot of empty portion. Try to get it in the light where I can say you can't see it. But there's a lot of empty, so I was getting a lot of air through it before I, shook it enough to get some of the candy. So it's not quite filled to the brim. But it's all right, it's not bad. And last but not least, we have Sour Blast Candy Spray. Yet another candy spray. This one, however, is in the shape of a grenade. So that's, I'm assuming, more novelty. Oh, okay, the novelty I like. May need to remove and then replace cap to start liquid flow. Oh, well, that's more work than one would want. But it has a pin that you pull, or you don't. Yeah, you do. So, like a grenade, it has a little pin. Okay, that's kind of fun, assuming you probably don't take one of these to school or work, because this kind of stuff is a little bit frowned upon in schools with a weapon type thing. And this is obviously modeled after a grenade. So probably this is not a thing to take to school. This is something you'll have at home. So I don't recommend. Some places are zero tolerant, and when they say zero, they mean zero. And you don't want to, don't get expelled for candy. That is not something that you want to do. But for a humorous novelty, this is, kind of funny. But let's try it. Make sure it works. Okay, this is watermelon, which it says right here, watermelon burst. I think you get more of a spray than the other one. And more of a wider spray. That one is not quite as good. But this one's okay. Again, it's, a weird weapon novelty, which I don't get. Or why, again, would you want a spray candy? It's fake watermelon flavored, but you can tell it's fake watermelon. But again, I don't understand the point of it, because it's a spray. You're not eating candy. You're just having a spray candy. Now I don't know if I can get this back. Yes, you can. All right, I got it back. So again, these are good for what they are, but I don't understand the use of them. I really don't. There's better things you can do, unless you really are, you have to have something sweet and you need it fast. I don't get what these are. My recommends are these. The sour apple candy is good. It's a weird liquid. I mean, you have to, well, not a liquid, but it's got the consistency of like maybe jelly. So again, you have to squeeze it out, and then it's, because of the way it is, sort of like toothpaste, it's not easy to eat. Again, it's kind of confusing at why you'd want to squeeze out a quick dose of a sour candy. Again, it's good, but I don't quite get the appeal. Whereas the Sour Patch is just little sour candies, and these make sense to me. So Sour Patch candy for the win. I really like that. And then second, if I had to, is the squeezable one, and then I just don't get the other two. But they're all fine. They're all good. Sour Patch is the best. And that's our show. And again, please like and subscribe. And, for those of you who do, we thank you very much. For those of you who have stayed through the happy times and even the sad times, I thank you all. I love all of you, and I hope that our show will grow over time. And who knows what we're going to do in the future. I envisioned that the show stays the same forever, but nothing stays the same. And
well, we tried change, but the first time we ate it.
We didn't try change. Change did us. When we change, we're going to do it. It's going to be on our prowess, not somebody else's. Wait a minute. You're the one who caused the bad.
I gotta go.